It's a nice sight to wake up for. I woke up early so that I could see as it started to get light. It's been beautiful. Lovely views. This is the breakfast dish. One of the things that Ivars and Ivana sent me, and it's really nice. I did it with cold water because I didn't feel like a hot breakfast, but didn't seem to make a difference. It is really yummy. Got a nice crunch to it. It's got the natural sweetness of the fruits without being overly sweet. So yum. And it's not a bad view for having my breakfast. I'm having a really relaxed morning because I'm just loving sitting here looking at this view. And why not? Good morning. It is day 114. Yesterday was a great day. Really enjoyed it. Got up, had a beautiful breakfast that Linda cooked. Scrambled eggs, potatoes, sausages, waffles, coffee. Met a couple more people that I haven't seen for a while. I had a neat breakfast actually, and all four of us at the table had all done the Sierras, which is pretty unusual. Then I left 8:30. I left the guest ranch. Very relaxing stay. Really enjoyed myself. And had good trail and was feeling good. So I decided to go fast for a while. And yeah, I was absolutely hoofing it, but feeling really strong and really good. And yeah, did really fast, nearly 10 miles to get to Burnie Falls. But yeah, it just felt really nice to stretch the legs out a bit. Pulled off onto Burnie Falls, which are absolutely spectacular. Love them, not just the main falls, which would have been impressive enough, but off to each side was falls coming out of the rocks, going down. It was absolutely beautiful. Big blue pool at the base of it. Then I went to the shop, had a lovely lime flavoured ice block and iced coffee. Then back on my way, I was a bit more, I went back to just a normal pace. Afterwards, it was really hot, but in and out of the shade, so it wasn't too bad. I was coming across quite a few section hikers. Yeah, it was a steady climb. Had nearly 8-mile climb, but pretty steady, so it went quite well. Then got to the water point, filtered water. I mean, I'd been told by some of the hikers that there was a nice camp spot 2 miles further on, and I checked the Gut Hooks comments and went, yeah, I'll push on a little bit further. And wow, it was a spectacular campsite. Absolutely loved it. And that's why this morning I'm having a delayed start, because I was just loving sitting there taking in the views. Just gorgeous. Today seems to be the first day in ages where there's going to be no interruptions. There's nothing specific to be looking for. It's just going to be a day of walking. So no set distance in mind, no set time in mind. Just gonna walk, see how the body feels. Yes, it should be good. One other thing, day 114. This was the day I was finishing Te Araroa. So I'm currently at, I think, 2,300 something kilometres. Te Araroa was 3,000 kilometres, so it was significantly quicker than this hike is turning out to be with all the snow. And my build-up was a bit more gradual as well. Te Araroa, I took off a little faster, did bigger distances to start with. So yeah, funny, this is now, well, tomorrow will be the longest that I have continuously hiked. This is a pretty little section. A few flowers along the way. All sorts of different flowers. Those and those. Got some white ones. These ones. And some yellow ones. It's pretty along here. Ooh, some of these. Alright. I don't think there's going to be many flowers today, so that's just the very quick flower fix first thing in the morning. That was the other thing with the campsite. There were the pretty wildflowers all over the place. Less the few cleared areas where the tents went. Alright, so looks like I'm back into the forest soon. It's nice being in this open bit with this beautiful view. Different one. I can't stop after this little section. Wow, look at those patterns, that's beautiful. And back to the little overgrown sections. That makes it fun. A little adventure if you're actually going through the overgrown. Yeah, and back into the open. That's the one. Here's another of these flowers. These are so cool. That's the ones, must be the younger ones where the leaves just are completely all curled up. It's pretty cool. Alright, enough flowers. Let's go. Clark Spring. 0.1 miles. Yeah, definitely going to fill up with a lot of water because I think it's going to be another hot day. I had a look on the map and it seems like water sources every 5 miles or so, so it's pretty good. Here's my deer for the day. It's not overly concerned with the fact that I'm coming up. Oh, it's drinking at the spring. Is it? No. Must be salt there. Yep. Doesn't really care about me. There we go. It's quite nice today. I've been in the forest and then out in these open bits, back in the forest. Trail's been good and it's mainly just going along the sides of the hills. Gentle ups, gentle downs, but nothing too big yet. So yeah, quite nice. Except to see these in a flower shop, not in the forest. So pretty. Still getting views of Mount Shasta. Which is pretty cool. Once again, a few clouds around it. Just got a view down this big drop off and those formations down there. Okay, continuing on. Just done a bit of a drop. Now I think it's flat for a little bit again. Caution, timber falling. Do they mean they're in the process of felling, or does the timber just fall by itself? Like they bought a bulldozer or digger up here and just straight through all the bush and the trees. I assume this is part of the felling operations that are happening. Like the patterns on this one. Panorama time, that's where I've come from. Mount Shasta. and that's where I'm going. Oh, that's pretty. Flowers and the mountain. There's a skinny little bit there. Just heading along the side of this hill, round to the saddle. It's the first time I've actually having to be watching my feet. Yeah, take your babies away. Oh dear. There's little babies everywhere. Oh, they're pretty cute. I hope she's got them all. It's different. Looks like another of those flowers that doesn't have chlorophyll. A variety of vegetation today, it's been great. Small section going through some different pines. As I say, just more variety. It's been really nice. My left knee has just started playing up. It's really weird. It's like it's sort of giving way, or not able to hold the weight every now and again. Mainly after a little bit of a downhill, I'll take a step and it will sort of be like it wants to give way. Yeah, really weird. I've been taking it easy today. Taking a whole lot more breaks. But I did my usual whenever anything starts hurting. Did the full range of leg stretches. And it seems to have come right again. But yeah, I think I'll just continue to take it easy. Stop in about 20 minutes for lunch, which will give it a bit more of a rest as well. I'm on the other side of the hill now, and here's the view. Still got Mount Shasta, and then forest as far as you can see. And that's where I've come from. Big fields of these little purple flowers. Bumblebees are having fun. Detour down to Moosehead Creek, 0.1 of a mile, to get water, because I think it's another 5 miles to the next water, so better fill up now. This is the water source. Really lovely, clear, deep, flowing, exactly what you like. That was an Aussie! He's just doing California, just. It's still a very long section, so he's asking me about the Sierras and river crossing, so I gave him a few options for techniques. The New Zealand way and a couple of the different ways that I've seen taught here in the US as well. He's thinking about doing Te Araroa next year. Yeah, this summer. So he's asking questions about that as well. He's going to do the South Island. But he's another one that's been told that Te Araroa is all road walking. It really annoys me when people keep saying that. Yeah, I'm very upfront. There is a lot of road walking. I think it's about 300 kilometres of road walking spread between the two islands. So that's 300 kilometres out of 3,000 kilometres. So if you're saying 300 kilometres, it sounds a lot, but when you then say how long the whole trail is, it's actually not a big portion of the trail. So I keep telling people this, it's not road walking. There is some, but there are some stunning trails. A dry stretch and now we have mud! Lunchtime siesta. Really need to go 0.1 mile downhill to get to the stream. There's been 2 decent streams like this, but the last comments were quite old and I didn't want to risk it. So no regrets. Since the creek I've been steadily climbing. Steadily climbing. Now nearly at the top. Beautiful views. Hey. Just saw a guy coming out of the bushes, heading back to his pack. He's the one that went racing past when I was filling up at the last water stop yesterday. I'm surprised he's not much further ahead. Oh, there's snow on the track. I climbed the big hill. Now I've got the snow. Woo! That one patch was it. That was all of the snow. Hey, you can actually see the trail going along the side of the hill. Oh, I thought I was actually going to have a traverse. This is the second patch of snow today, but it looks like we can go down below it. Though it does look very slippery. So I'll put the camera away for this. Another snow patch. Woo! I'm surprised I haven't been told there's snow for 10 miles. Alright, definitely going underneath. I actually have to climb on. No way around this one. Ooh. Come over the saddle here, now along the side of the hill. Ooh, look at that. Trail drops back on the other side of the ridge and now it's dropping via a series of zigzags. A new flavour, key lime pie, and it is good. I like this. I like citrus, so it's got a little bit of citrus, it's still a little nutty, and once again not too sweet, but it's got a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, yum. I was along that ridge line till I was dropped down by the zigzag, and that was to get me over the saddle, and now I'm going to be following the ridge and looking down the valleys with the beautiful views. Yeah, it's going to be cool. Coming around the other side of the hill and slowly dropping. Just had 2 southbounders and they're in their jackets with their hoods up, a buff up around their nose, long trousers. Must be stinking hot. I'm guessing they've been having issues with bugs, because that's the only reason you would subject yourself to that many clothes on a hot day like this. A whole lot of trees over the track in this section. I think it's the 4th big one. Have to try and get over. Yeah, beautiful colours on this one. Gorgeous. along the side of the hill and around and around and around. 5:30 distance check is 22.4 miles. There's water in about 1.1 miles. Reports of a psycho deer if you camp there. But I think I'll grab water and then keep going and see if I find another camp spot. Most of the places under the trees have been alright, but we have been on the sides of quite steep hills a bit, so at the water place I have to have a decent look about possible campsites. Right, here's the next creek. It's a bit further away, 0.2 miles. Oh, up a side title. Can see where the trail goes. Across the face of that steep pool. And across and across. I'm hoping to find a campsite somewhere in there. But not sure if I will or not. It's a person! Woohoo! These guys passed me this morning when I was still in my tent. I caught them at the water source and now they catch me. Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. See you tomorrow.
That's where I've come from. The final panorama of the day. It's all a bit misty at this time of night. Alright, so there's the guys. One of them's there, the other's still coming around the corner. I quite like walking at this time of night. Temperature's cooled down nicely. Yeah, it's just a nice time of night. You get the different types of birds sometimes. Now, update on my knee. It gave one more tweak later in the afternoon and that was it. So just one of those many phantom pains that you get as you're walking along. It's a pretty cool section of trail. This is the water source. I wasn't sure if it would have water, but it's still running at the moment, so still viable. So I'm just trying these noodles that Hammer gave me, and they're really good, but I'm glad I followed his advice and only put in a little weeny amount of the sauce packet. Ooh, it's got strong flavour, but beautiful.